Hello students, my name is Vaskar Bhattacharya. Um, I am representing a company which is a market leader in retail technology in India, and I am heading the Eastern India operations of Genesis, which is one of the largest and most popular retail technology companies in India. Today, I'm actually, as a part of the initiative taken up by Brainware University, I am here to talk to my dear students about the kind of skills, the kind of qualities, and the approach and attitude of students that we generally look forward to when we go to our campus and select youngsters, fresh graduates for a role and a job in our company. Um, with the change in times, there has been a lot of transformation in corporate governance and the way the companies operate in terms of recruitment of youngsters, grooming them, and leveraging their skills and capabilities, helping them to become future leaders in the company. 3 decades back, most of the organizations, they actually had a lot of focus and did spend quite some amount of money and had a separate budget for training youngsters. With time, this has gone through a change. So what kind of change the corporate has gone through? With the change in the economic scenario, and also a lot of pressure on margins and increased competitions and profitability going down, the companies have started spending lesser on employee training, especially for fresh recruits. And many companies right now, and whether you look at large corporates or you look at small and medium businesses or even smaller companies, they kind of expect students to come on board with certain skills and qualities. So Genesis happens to be a premier retail technology company, as I mentioned earlier, and we have this product which is essentially an enterprise product, which manages all the facets of retail business, from back in inventory management to procurement to management of their warehouse to sales and distribution to even point of sale billing, at the store level of the retail businesses. So we being a product company, our method of absorbing youngsters or taking trainees on board is quite different from a software services company. So we are primarily a software product company, and our services are built around our core product. So when we go to technical colleges, engineering colleges and universities, we look for people who have a flair for technical products. We also look for people who have extremely strong customer orientation, which is very important for us because our business has grown with our customers. To give an example, one of our premier customers, many of you have seen them in many ads in the television, which happens to be Manyavar. I mean, they grew along with us from one store to more than 500 stores today. They have grown on the Genesis ERP and POS platform. So we need students who have a very strong knowledge on the skills they acquire during their engineering days, but we also require them to have extremely good, extremely strong interpersonal skills. We also look at students to have futuristic leadership qualities. We decipher when we go to a college or when we look at youngsters, we see whether this individual can actually go down a few years and potentially become a leader and being able to lead a pack of professionals. So some of the qualities that we look for in a young student is, apart from their technology skills and the numbers they have accrued in their college, we also want them to be strong communicators. Communicators, when I say communicators, I don't mean they have to be good in a particular language. All I'm trying to say in terms of communication, they should be very clear in their head. They should be able to understand what either their customer or their colleagues are trying to explain, and they should be able to give back to them their thoughts in a legitimate, legible and understandable method. So communication is being able to transfer your thoughts effectively to the other person. So communication is quite different from languages. Of course, if this individual has strength in a particular language, for example English or Hindi, it only helps the case. We are also looking at individuals who are mature enough to be able to handle conflicts. if you go into the corporate world, you invariably land up solving conflicts. To become successful in your career, you have to have this capacity to deal with conflicts, interpersonal conflicts in office, in groups, in teams, with external customers, with vendors and suppliers. All leaders do are solving conflicts, finding resolution to situations that can give rise to conflicts. So you should have the maturity to be able to find a solution to a scenario where you have conflicts. That's the second quality. The third quality is your ability to carry yourself with grace and to have certain kind of soft skills that is extremely necessary for you to be to be effective in a corporate world, as well as to make an impression on the customer. As an employee of this company, you are essentially a flag bearer of the organization and the brand. So the way you represent yourself to a customer is also the way representing my company. So we also look at that, whether this individual will be able to effectively represent my company to the customer. There are other qualities, like a person should be hardworking. These are given. A person has to be diligent. A person has to be able to adhere to the rules and policies of the company. Most of all, the individual that we hire should have a very strong customer orientation. That is, he should understand that we are in business because of our customers. So his orientation is to get the work done for his customers, deliver the goods for the customers, and doing everything possible in whatever possible ways, in a group, as an individual, as an organization, to make the customer happy. Because if the customer is happy, we grow. So understanding of the technologies that you have learned, a little bit of application, if you are started studying different processes and different industries where the skills that you have garnered have been put to use. So understanding of applications of your skills, and a lot of strong personal soft skills that we look for to our students. I wish you all the best, and hopefully this is a start to a series of industry academia connect, and I look forward to talking to you again and showing you the path forward in terms of what you need to do, what skills you need to garner to become a successful entry-level engineer with technology companies. Thank you so much. Have a brilliant career. Thank you.